are live. So, hey everyone, welcome back to the stream of Mega Man Legends 2. So yeah, the last stream was meant to be the final one where we would beat the final boss, but I just kept dying. So, I took a moment, getting some good night's sleep was enough for me to kind of refresh myself, reboot, relook at some things. I did not stream it, but earlier today I actually played a little bit. I left Elysium, went back to Terra, saved up some money, tried to get some new upgrades and such, and that's when I realized that I had made a very bad oversight. Because as you know, as is standard in Mega Man Legends, you can equip different parts that increase the various stats of your main Buster Gun. What I had completely forgotten that I was able to do in the first game, but not the second one, this one, was that there is an item you can get called the Adapter Plug, and if you got that, you can equip 3 different Buster parts at the same time instead of just the standard 2. And I feel like that was definitely one of the reasons why I was not able to deal any good enough damage on Mistress Sarah. So I ran around a bit, collected some more Zenny, and I was able to save up enough and I bought myself the plug, gave it to Roll, she made the adapter plug. So we now have all of the parts necessary, which is finally what we need. Still at full health, I got a full canteen and everything. Here is hoping... Oh dear, my cord is tangled. So what I'm hoping now is that we can finally beat Mistress Sarah. If all goes well, then this will definitely be a much shorter stream than usual, because we are literally just at the final boss. There's no more ruins or grinding that we have to do. Like, this is it. This is it at all. So here is hoping that we will finally beat this game, be done with it, and whoops, and we can finally just move on to the next game that I plan to play, which I will reveal will be revealed by my offline screen once I officially stop this broadcast. So here is indeed hoping that... What the heck is that right there? Okay, well that's weird. So here is hoping that we finally get this done. Let me just make sure everything... No, don't... Okay, let me just... Yep, everything is still fast, and I still got good range. Everything is good. Everything looks good to go. Let me just review everything that I have. I have... Okay, yeah, I'm not going to use the Shining Laser, because I never upgraded it enough. Let's see, body parts. I got the padded helmet. Wait, tumble dodge attacks when hit more than once. Armor, Kevlar armor, very nice. Shoes or jet skates. So yeah, we got full attack power, just like 1 tick below for energy. Then range and rapid are kind of mid-range, but you know what? It's gonna be enough, hopefully. So, here we go. Defeating Mistress Sarah, take 2. I'm gonna do my best to beat her. And I will think it will be officially hilarious that I just beat her on the first try. And we're just gonna go through the cutscene again here.
Execution of carbon reinitialization program has been paused, awaiting order to continue from other unit. Execution of carbon reinitialization program has been paused, awaiting order to continue from other unit.
Paused?
Execution of carbon reinitialization program has been paused, awaiting order to continue from other unit. Execution of carbon reinitialization program has been paused, awaiting order to...
I have been waiting for you, Mega Man Trigger.
Still just as weird.
I could have executed the carbon reinitialization program at any time, but I chose not to. Do you know why? Unlike you, I cannot act against the system. I can only act within the parameters it defines for me. Indeed, I cannot think of anything beyond the system's limits. That is why I cannot comprehend what could have motivated the Master to attempt to destroy the system. I am jealous of you. You were close to the Master. You understood his thoughts in a way I will never be able to. Yuna chose to remove herself from the system, even though she is, like myself, Mother Unit. I cannot do that. I've waited for you, whom the Master loved. Perhaps by defeating you, who is so sympathetic to the Master's desires, I can purge myself of these troublesome emotions. Come then, Mega Man Trigger. Show me what a first-class purifier is capable of.
Here's hoping I remember her battle style. Oh wow, yeah, this Buster Gun's so much better now.
Ready?
Okay, that hurts. Oops. We're still in this. Oh. Okay, that was dumb of me. We're still making good progress here. Barely nicked me.
Well, Trigger?
I'm a little worried.
Ready?
I'm very worried.
Ready?
These are like rookie mistakes I'm making.
Well, Trigger?
But we still won the first round.
Gats is attempting to assist you by invading my internal systems. I do not understand. A servitor unit such as Gats should be unable to disobey the system's commands. Still, a mother unit like myself is superior to a servitor unit. His sabotage attempts are a distraction, nothing more. When last we struggled, you imprisoned me on Terra. Perhaps this time, it will be you who is imprisoned.
Oh boy.
Now, shall we continue?
Landing a lot of good damage on her. Jeez. So really, it's just that one beam attack that really screws me up. And then there's this. Oh jeez. Hate to do this. Wait, how did that one just end? Oh man, if I beat her on the first try, that's gonna be hilarious. Oh jeez, no, 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 no. I can't see anything! Oh my god, if we beat her, first try. Uh-oh. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I spoke too soon. Oh no. Are you serious? First try? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh man. Everything just seems so much easier. I really did need to save up for that adapter plug, but now let's watch the ending.
Whenever the master looked at me, I detected a sadness in his eyes. The more I obeyed the system and tried to serve the master, the sadder he seemed. Now, Trigger, thanks to you, perhaps the master will also smile at me as he did at you.
Sarah!
At last, I understand. Thank you, Trigger. Thank you.
Sarah!
Don't think you're going to get off that easily, Sarah.
Uh-oh.
You were always too stubborn for your own good. If we have a shell, we can transfer your primary programs over, right? Gats is dead. He died because of your gamble. If you die as well, who will be left to keep me company? You can't fool me. I know you can hear me. Still going to ignore me? Then let me tell you something. Now that Elysium is no longer functioning, the old system the Master's people shut down has started to reactivate. It was your responsibility to monitor it. If you die and it takes over, the Master's work was for nothing. Do you want that?
Do you mean to say that the Elder System is becoming active again?
There are remnants of that system buried all over Terra in what the Carbons call ruins. There's so many, even I don't know how many there are. I doubt they'll be fully active soon, but eventually they will. So if we don't do anything, just imagine what will happen to Terra and all its people. If the Elders and their machines activate, what will your sacrifice here have been for? What do you say, Sarah? Are you up for living with the people the Master left behind? Could be a little wild, but interesting.
Perhaps it might be worthwhile.
I can't remember the last time I saw you smile, Sarah.
Aww.
I'll think about it once we figure out a way to return to Terra.
That's a very good point, Sarah. So, what are we going to do, Mega Man? If we can't get back to Terra, then I can't give Roll her mother back.
Is that the only thing you're worried about?
Don't worry, Yuna.
Why?
I know Ro. She'll come looking for us, no matter what happens.
So, they put Sarah in Yuna's old body, and now that the mother system's been deactivated, their way back home doesn't work anymore. Okay, that kind of makes sense. But oh my god, I joked. I joked up into this very point that Susan Roman, yes, that's your name. And Tracy Ryan. Nice. Anywho, but yeah, I have been joking about how taking a while between the last stream and this one to just kind of re-energize, then grind a little bit for Zenny to get some upgrades. I joked that a break like this and I would just beat Mr. Sarah the first time around, but I did not think it would actually be true. Oh my god. Still though, guys, thanks for joining me on this, for watching me either live on Twitch or in a past broadcast that I put up on YouTube. I had never once, beaten Mega Man Legends 2 all the way through, so I just feel really accomplished right now, and just so happy that I was finally able to beat, both of the Legends games. And looking at how these worked, and the story that was in them, it just kind of depresses me even more that they axed the franchise all those years ago. We could have gotten a Legends 3 for the 3DS. It really disappoints me. And nowadays I have this fantasy that we got Crash Bandicoot and Spyro coming back in remastered trilogies. It kind of makes me wish that Capcom would just come up forth and just say, hey, we decided to completely remake Mega Man Legends 1 and 2, and if we sell enough of this collection, we'll consider making the third one. Which, honestly, they should have done. So mad. But I'm still so happy that I finally beat this. Oh, man. This was a ride. This was a definite ride. And I enjoyed every single second of it. I will say this was actually much better than the first game. Because the first game definitely felt like much more of a hub, just a singular hub where you had the overworld, and then all of the runes, which we then later learned in the first game, are all connected into just one massive network. But this game felt way more massive because now it added the whole, go to other islands. And I do realize that they had that whole side quest where you can get upgrades to your digger license and then go to the much more difficult sub-gates on each island, but I just did not want to do that. I just wanted to beat the game and have that accomplishment on my belt. And this video only took about 20 minutes or so, and the last one was just a couple of seconds shy of 2 hours. And now we're done. I honestly thought there'd be more to do, but no. Wow. I'm actually a little disappointed that there wasn't more to do. Well, there was more to do, but I wanted to focus on, like, the main stuff. And I think there was a little epilogue after the credits. So let's take a look.
10 seconds to ignition. Is everything ready? Southwestern wind, speed 1 knot. Should be little to no interference. Fuel pressure stable. All workers to the shelters. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off!
That's go! Keep going! Oh, that's the 10th time we've tried.
Ugh.
Maybe we should just give up. I got all excited when I heard that what's-his-name, the monkey, came back from outer space and was going to give us ancient technology. But it just doesn't seem to live up to all the hype.
Going to the stars. A task not easily undertaken. There's bound to be difficulties.
Yes, but it looks like they're on the right track to me.
I think this system was too complex. We need to keep things simpler. That way, less things can go wrong.
But if we build it this way, it will cost too much. If we take existing parts and put them together this way... See? Just look at how much money we can save.
I think if we modify the fuel injectors like this, it just might solve the problem.
It's really simple, really simple. If you would just listen to me, I could show you. See, look here.
You stay out of this, Data! We need to make the cargo hold smaller. We can save space and make it lighter that way.
It doesn't matter. With this new amazing engine I designed, we will have more than enough power.
Your engine? I'd believe you if your engines weren't made from spare parts and needed to be adjusted every 5 minutes.
Not everybody has tons of money to build your kind of engine.
If you don't use the proper
Sorry,
materials,
Mega Man, but it looks like you might be stuck up there for a little while more.
Looks like we both got our work cut out for us.
How dare you? Anyway, I wonder how Mega Man's doing.
We have to get this thing working so we can go get him.
And he's been stuck up there ever since. Ouch. Thank you for playing. Total playtime, 7 hours, 51 minutes, and 21 seconds. Nice! Actually thought there was a lot more time I spent on that. Yes, I would like to save clear data. Oh man, we're finally done. I am so freaking happy that we finally beat this game. Thanks everyone for watching. Really not much else to say. I'm just happy to finally beat these 2 games. They've been kind of on my mind for the past few years. Finally can knock them off my shelf. And once again, you will see what game I'm going to play next on my offline screen once I end the broadcast. So, I'll see you guys later.